way.
So, what are you up to?
Looking at a journal that's been open to the same page for the last hour. I can't seem to read 4 or 5 sentences before my mind starts to wander.
Yeah. Me too. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could be together?
If only there was some way.
Yeah. I've been working on that one all evening.
I know it's not possible. Not until after the divorce.
No, until after the divorce. You and I just can't risk that. And Stephanie just can't find out about you and this pregnancy.
No, we can't let her, Eric. So let's not tempt ourselves, okay?
You're right. We can't let her, so let's not. But it is kind of fun tempting ourselves, isn't it?
It's dangerous, because I could easily yield to temptation right about now. Are you alone in that office?
Yes.
Well, that's certainly something to think about, isn't it?
Goodbye, Miss Logan.
I love you. Bye.
Okay if I come in, Sally? I thought it was time you and I talked.
You and I got nothing to talk about, Clarke.
Ah, see, that's where you're wrong. Look, I brought you something. Pour vous, ma chérie. Nice face.
That's just a fraction of what I'm feeling. Turn around and hightail it out of here before I show you the rest. We're finished, you and I. Permanently. I mean it, honey. I mean that from the bottom of my heart and the pit of my stomach.
What?
Nothing.
I don't say nothing, not the way you were looking at me.
Actually, I was pondering something.
Well, I'm listening.
You know, as much as I know about you, Margot, there's a lot that I don't know.
So ask away.
Well, I actually don't even know where you're from originally.
The Midwest?
Well, you see, that's a story in itself.
It is?
Yes. Midwest farm girl becomes a glamorous fashion designer.
I wasn't brought up on a farm.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that there was one stone's throw away.
No.
No, you're not helping my story very much.
Well, I'm sorry.
Are you telling me that there is absolutely nothing fascinating about your past?
No, I'm not telling you that. It's just not what you're thinking. Yes?
I need a screwdriver, a Phillips head.
Who are you?
I'm your new tenant.
So, you were born and raised in the Midwest. Naturally, you went to school.
Marquette University.
Okay, well, that's in Milwaukee, right?
Right.
Well, is that where you're from, Milwaukee?
No.
Well, after Marquette, then, where?
Well, I came out here.
And that's it?
Afraid so.
You mean to tell me there isn't anything more than that?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you find out more, why don't you tell me? I'm gonna go make some more coffee. You want some?
Yeah, please. Now, what about your family?
What about them?
Well, are you an only child?
No.
Well, tell me about your brothers, your sister, your
You know,
parents.
Bill, I really don't understand this sudden fascination with my family.
Well, you're my wife. I'd like to know.
I'd say you know me pretty well.
You know, this is very, very interesting.
What is?
That you aren't anxious at all to tell me about your past. Why?
No reason, really.
There's always a reason.
Well, Bill, I suppose like most people, my past isn't everything I would have liked it to have been.
Well, tell me about it.
There's really nothing to tell. It was just sort of difficult.
In what way?
Isn't it enough that I say I don't want to talk about it?
Yeah, I suppose so, if you feel that strongly about it.
Well, I do. So, could I get you some coffee?
Yeah, that would be fine. Thank you.
My new tenant?
Well, technically, I'm your sister's new tenant. You're Brooke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know what Donna did either, do you?
What did she do?
She rented out the room over the garage.
She what?
Pretty crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'll say. So you're the person who rented the room?
Right.
Are you a friend of Donna's or
No,
something?
I haven't even met her yet.
Then who'd you talk to about the room?
Your brother.
Let me get this straight.
Please, can we talk about this inside? I'm getting a little cross-eyed looking through this crack.
Sure, I guess so. I mean, you seem to know everybody in his family. Except for Donna, of course, the one who's renting you the room.
Sally, I'm not leaving. I'm sorry.
Okay? Then I'll have you thrown out. I do have a security guard, you know?
Bubba is a 747, not a security guard.
Fine. Then he can throw you right out the window if you don't leave right now.
Now, you wait a minute.
What for? Another selection from the old Bucky charm machine?
Look, I put plenty of time and effort into this relationship. And I'm not about to be brushed off like some dandruff on one of Saul's coats. I deserve a hearing.
Okay. You deserve a hearing, you'll get a hearing, and then I'll throw you out. Well, come on, baby. I'm all ears. What is it I'm supposed to hear?
Stephanie?
Working late again.
Yes, well, there don't seem to be enough hours in the day for me lately.
I don't suppose there are. Eric, I know what you're going through, and I hope you'll let me help you.
Stephanie, I don't follow you.
I'm not here to have an argument with you. Now, please, don't be defensive, because I'm not attacking you.
Attacking me for what?
For having this affair.
Stephanie, please.
No, look, I know what you're going to say. You're going to tell me that this is not an affair and that you're very much in love with this woman. Eric, we've known each other a long time.
Yes?
Well, when you told me this afternoon that you were going to file in Nevada, what did you suppose I would think?
Why don't you tell me what you thought?
You're filing in Nevada so that you can remarry immediately after the degree is granted. Didn't you think I would put two and two together?
And what if you're right?
It isn't a question of if. I am right. Eric, look, I'm not upset about this. Please believe me when I tell you that.
Then what's this all about?
I want to help you.
Help me with what?
With what I think must be a very difficult position that you find yourself in.
And what position is that?
Well, that you're being forced to marry someone because she's pregnant.
So Donna ran an ad without consulting me or Storm. And you answered it. You came to see Donna, but she wasn't here, so you talked to Storm.
Yeah, and he rented me the room.
Over the garage.
Why? Is there a room here that's for rent?
No.
Anyway, that's the way it came down. So I'm out there trying to fix this door hinge, and I need a screwdriver, the Phillips kind.
Has Donna even met you yet?
No.
Is she in for a surprise?
What does that mean?
Never mind. A screwdriver. I'll get you one. By the way, do you even have a name?
Sure.
Well?
Jake? Jake McLean.
And what do you do, Jake McLean?
I teach tennis over at the Ocean Club.
Really?
Yeah, you know the place?
Yes, I do. Very well, as a matter of fact.
You used to work there, too?
No. No, I've just eaten there a lot.
Oh, no kidding. Which dining room?
The private dining room.
Bet there's a story behind that.
So, why are you in L.A.?
Seemed like a good place to be.
To get lost in, yes. If you're alone. Is that what you're looking to do, Mr. McLean?
That's a strange question. Where'd that come from?
It's just perception I seem to be picking up.
Are you good at that, picking up perceptions?
I'll get you that screwdriver.
Sally, the way you're reacting to this, it's crazy.
Crazy? Mm-hmm. Well, what exactly am I reacting to here, Bucky? Except a man who betrayed me. A man who was willing to drop me like a hot potato the moment another career opportunity came on the line.
This had nothing to do with my career. Hell, what you're offering me is a lot better than Eric ever could.
Thank you. Oh, that's very comforting. To know that you were willing to drop me for a less attractive career opportunity. All right. So it wasn't business. What was it, personal? Another woman? Maybe a phone call or a letter from Kristen Forrester? Or was it a sudden distaste at the prospect of an intimate relationship with a woman you never found that attractive to begin with? It is true, isn't it? You're going to marry her because she's pregnant.
Stephanie, I have no intention of discussing this with you.
Oh, Eric, please don't be embarrassed. I mean, don't be embarrassed with all people. Me.
I'm not embarrassed.
Well, I think you are embarrassed. You've never done anything like this the entire time that we were married. It's totally out of character for you. I'm surprised you can't see it for yourself. I mean, Eric, this woman is a virtual stranger, and here you are talking about making her your wife.
She's not a stranger.
Are you telling me that you've known her for a long time and that I know her?
I'm not telling you anything.
Eric, we have no secrets from each other. At least we shouldn't at this point in our lives. Look, I've accepted the fact that you're having an affair with this woman. Driving over here, I've even talked myself into accepting the fact that she's pregnant. Look, you didn't find fulfillment in our marriage, and you went outside of it, and you found it. I accept that. What I can't accept is that you're being manipulated by this woman. I can see it happening, and I just can't accept that. She's got you over a barrel, Eric, and you being the honorable man that you are, you're going to acquiesce and you're going to marry her.
Stephanie,
No,
please.
look, please, let me finish. You don't have to marry her, Eric. You don't. You can fight this. I'll stand by you. I'll fight it with you. And it has nothing to do with you and me and our marriage. That's a separate issue. The issue here is that the fact that this girl has manipulated you. She's entrapped you by getting herself pregnant. And she's going to cash in on it. Please don't let her do that.
I want to tell you something. Stephanie, I'm in love with this woman. Deeply and committedly. She has not entrapped me. Nor is she pressuring me in any way. And you're right about one thing. This woman is irrelevant to you and me and to our divorce. Stephanie, please, I'm asking you. Can we complete this divorce with some kind of dignity and respect? Can you do that with me? Can we get through this as two friends who care about each other? Who truly care? Please.
I believe that what you're going to do is wrong, but I'm not going to fight you. You can have the divorce. I would like to know who's doing this to you, though. Will you at least tell me that?
No, I won't tell you.
Hey, you're taking this awfully personally.
And I shouldn't?
No, you definitely should not. How many men do you know who don't get nervous before any sort of commitment? I mean, hell, it's almost a prerequisite to get cold feet before announcing a wedding engagement. You know, I've been through too much, down too many roads together to just blow this off right now. We should be celebrating. You've had a very successful showing of my designs for your fall collection, and we're about to start our first year under a brand new banner, Clarke Garrison Originals.
Oh, my friend, that poor old banner is so worn out and soiled and tattered and torn by the fickle winds of your vicissitudes that there is absolutely nothing left. You hear what I'm saying? Nothing.
Society editor, please. Hello, this is Clarke Garrison, formerly of Forrester Creations. I'd like to announce my engagement to Miss Sally Spectra of Spectra Fashions. I will fax the details and photos in an hour. I want this to run immediately. Thank you. Nothing left, huh? Not sure about that. You know my intentions. What do you want?